Imagine spending $80,000 on a brand new, heavy-duty pickup truck. You're hauling a heavy load on a deserted highway, miles from civilization, when suddenly your engine completely shuts down. No accident. No mechanical failure. Your truck just legally bricked itself on the side of the road simply because a tiny $20 exhaust sensor lost its digital handshake with a corporate server in Detroit. What most truck owners don't realize is that beneath the rugged chrome and massive grills of modern trucks lies a hidden, corporate trap. A coordinated war on ownership designed to turn you from a vehicle owner into a lifelong tenant. Manufacturers have turned the modern truck into a rolling digital prison, where they can remotely throttle your performance, lock your features, or disable your engine if you refuse to pay a monthly fee. But how did they pull this off right under our noses? And more importantly, how do you stop it? By the end of this investigation, we will reveal the exact hidden mechanisms they are using to steal your vehicle, and the only two options you have left to fight back and take your ownership power back. Here is the terrifying truth about how they made it legally impossible to truly own your truck. In the old days, a truck was built to be worked on in the dirt. If an alternator or a fuel injector failed on an older model, you grabbed a basic socket set, spent 20 minutes under the hood, and went back to work. It was honest iron and simple engineering. Today, if you try to replace a faulty module yourself, your truck won't even start. The dashboard will light up like a Christmas tree, and the computer will force the engine straight into limp mode. Why? Because manufacturers have implemented component pairing. Every single critical sensor, window switch, and fuel injector now carries an encrypted digital serial number. The replacement part could be brand new and perfectly functional, but unless the central computer scans it and matches it to a factory-approved list, the system locks up. You cannot clear this code with a standard garage scan tool. You are forced to flatbed your truck to a dealership, wait days, and pay a massive premium just for a technician to plug in a laptop and give your new part permission to exist. They have digitized the wrench, and they kept the password for themselves. But the hardware blockade was just phase one. The real endgame for truck manufacturers is the forced subscription model. Look closely at modern midsize and heavy-duty trucks. Many of them ship from the factory with identical wiring, identical suspension, and identical camera hardware. However, if you want to unlock the full towing capacity, the advanced trailer routing software, or even the onboard generator modes, you have to activate them through a smartphone app. Think about the sheer arrogance of this design. You bought the physical truck, you pay the monthly bank financing, the physical alternator and copper wiring are sitting right under your seat, but the manufacturer has placed a digital toll booth between you and your vehicle's capability. If you stop paying their monthly connectivity fees, they can remotely flip a switch in their headquarters and turn off your features. This isn't engineering innovation. This is corporate extortion targeting the working class. To make matters worse, manufacturers have completely redesigned the physical architecture of these vehicles to systematically eliminate the independent mechanic. They call it tight packaging. In reality, it is a structural blockade against DIY maintenance. On many modern turbo diesel platforms, a simple turbocharger replacement or a high-pressure fuel pump swap is no longer a driveway job. The engine bay is packed so tightly against the firewall that the official factory service manual requires a cab-off repair. To change a set of buried seals or a cracked manifold, a mechanic must unbolt the entire passenger cab, disconnect dozens of digital wiring harnesses, and use a massive commercial vehicle lift to hoist the entire body of the truck completely off the frame. What used to be a long afternoon in the garage is now a mandatory thousands of dollars labor invoice at a commercial dealership. They intentionally designed these trucks to make backyard maintenance a geometric impossibility, forcing you to surrender your credit card to their network. So, what is the ultimate reality for the modern truck owner? The line between owning a utility vehicle and renting a corporate data harvesting machine has completely vanished. If your truck can refuse to run because it lost its internet connection to a corporate database, you are no longer the owner. You are just the driver. But a massive underground resistance is already fighting back out of pure necessity. Hotshot drivers, fleet managers, and farmers are turning to deleted tuning profiles, buying black market diagnostic software from overseas, and paying hackers to bypass factory locks just to keep their businesses alive. This is why the market value for older analog diesel trucks is absolutely skyrocketing. People are realizing that older iron represents true freedom. If you want to take your power back, you have two choices. First, aggressively support national right to repair legislation to force these corporations to open up their software. Second, vote with your wallet. Buy the older, unencrypted mechanical workhorses. Buy the truck where the hood opens to reveal an engine, not a plastic wall. Reject the digital ransom. Protect your property, and never let a software license agreement dictate how you use the tool you paid for.